Yeah, it was very, very good. Lots of very interesting new companies to talk to. Some of the tech that's coming is excellent. So I was delighted to spend a bit of time here, and hopefully there'll be some opportunities with new companies. I would thoroughly recommend people come to it. I think it was very enjoyable, and lots of good relationships being built here.
It's been a really great event. I like to try and come to FTE most years. I think the organisation is excellent. I think the network opportunities are really, really great. And I think the conference itself has some really interesting talks and things that we can all learn and collaborate on. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the exhibitors are really good. I mean, Kavoo are part of our wider group, and I know from talking to them that they've found conversations to be really, really excellent. And for me, walking around the floor and being able to speak to some of the people that are showcasing their technology and showcasing the services that they're providing, I think it's a really, really good and well put together set of vendors that are here. So for me, it's always educational. We have some good conversations, and the opportunity to then follow it up after the event works really well for me. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I absolutely love the FTE exhibitions, and we'll absolutely be back.
Yeah, I think the conference been really good. A lot of really good networking. I met so many, people from industry, partners. I got the chance to meet in one place, have a chat with, and talk about the future together. So I think it's been really, really good. And I really like the size of the conference, that you really get the chance to have this, see everyone in a bit smaller, place. I also think all the talks been really, really good, like good quality, also including like examples of what the companies really are doing. So not that high level, so you really can bring something with you back home. I really liked to give some example. Latam had a speak yesterday about how they are innovating now in a new way after technological unit. I think that was really, really good, just to give one example. Yeah, I definitely think it's a good range of companies. A lot of eSIMs this year, as we joked about, we can call it almost eSIM conference nowadays. But that's a hot topic, so it's absolutely relevant, and you really got to meet them all. So I think it's good. I would love to see even more, about also third parties like. Transfer, excursions, what others is it out there? That could be something also for the future, maybe. I would definitely come back.
My experience at the FTE event has been really good so far. There's been a lot of interesting discussions and presentation around the customer experience and innovations in that area, focus on digital and AI. So yeah, very interesting for me. Yeah, I've had an opportunity to go around and meet a lot of the exhibitors, and they've all been quite interesting and quite diverse. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting companies exhibiting at FTE this year. Yeah, well, I've done most of my networking actually at the event, and I found that really interesting. Meeting other airports for me is really beneficial. Sharing our experiences in the industry and what's going on and what's planned for the future, that's invaluable. Yes, I feel like I would definitely come back to FTE. It's an interesting event. For me, it's always good to keep up with what's going on in the industry and network with like-minded people.
So my overall experience at the FTE event and what I most enjoyed about it. So the experience was great. This is my second year at the event. I've had great learnings every time. We're from the States, from Southwest, so it's good to learn about what other airlines are doing and get a more broader view of the industry. My favorite part always is the startups in the innovation contests. I really enjoy hearing some of the new things that are that everyone's coming up with. So
yeah, it's been a really great collaborating with all the airlines and airports around here. This is my first time at FTE Dublin, so it's always interesting to. It's a different audience, right, than the FTE in the States. So it's been really interesting to meet with some new partners that we don't normally get to talk to, and the collaboration's been great. And it's always very interesting to learn about new technologies and what other players in the industry are thinking about and are doing. So it's been a lot of really great learnings. It's been great, yeah. From a professional perspective, obviously, but also, made a lot of new friends. And we've been networking kind of here on site at the conference as well as, kind of off-site as well, through dinners and stuff and chatting with folks kind of offline. So it's been really fantastic.
The networking here has been fantastic. The events that you guys hold, like beforehand, the happy hour, that's ahead of the conference, is a great way to connect with people from other conferences, or to meet kind of some of the people in the vendor area outside of their booths, and kind of chat with what they're trying to to not just sell us, but to kind of show off at the conference. So it's been really good, and honestly, I really enjoy the time between sessions. I mean, we can sit down and just chat with someone we've met sitting next to them about what they're doing and what they're up to. Getting together other airlines is one of my favorite things to do. So we all have the same problems. We can talk about them, and it's fantastic. Yeah. So we have the conference sessions and the topics. We've sat in. We've sat on a fair amount of them, and they've all been very good. I think AI has been a prevalent conversation in a lot of these panels. So I think it's good to know that they're on top of what's going on in the industry, and they are relevant. They give broader perspectives in different areas, like from Uber or from airports. So I think they've been really good.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the panels, the conversations, especially. I think a lot of the folks here we're sharing a lot of the same pain points, but also sharing a lot of the same successes as well. So just kind of having that conversation, that collaboration, and learning from each other has been really valuable. Absolutely, yeah. This is my first time at FTE Dublin. I've been to a few other FTE conferences in the States, and I've always had a really great time. I always have gained a lot of knowledge and learnings that we can bring back to our colleagues. So it's been fantastic. Yep.
Yeah, I would definitely be back. Southwest is a big component of FTE. We're very much part of this conference. We believe in it. We believe in the message that you guys send and what we're trying to get done in the space. So absolutely, I'll be back to this one as well as to Global. So it's a great conference, and I enjoy coming here every year.
Yeah, it's been a really nice FTE this year. I've been here last year. I think this one was even better. It was very condensed, cool topics that are very relevant to me and to match up. And I thought that the networking was excellent as well, with all the networking events, and the one on the first day, second day was really pleasant. Yeah. Yes, I think the variety of topics is very interesting. Especially the startup section, there's very cool topics there, I checked out many different topics, different products that companies are selling, and I think there's a couple of cool, innovative products out in the market, and I think we are heading into a very interesting direction. Yeah, I think I will definitely come back, because I've been to a couple of conferences in the past, and I think the FTE event is the most relevant for me as an ancillary manager, as the topics are just much more specialized on actual ancillaries and not too broad. And I really like it. It feels very intimate. You know the people, you walk around and you meet them again. It's a good vibe here, yeah.
So overall, I'm very satisfied with this conference this year. It has been really nice to meet a lot of industry experts, and the conference has been on very nice topics, which is very now relevant in the industry, and also a lot of nice vendors in the conference. I think it is a really nice opportunity for the networking, as well as there are really relevant ancillary people now here in the conference. So it's nice to meet them, exchange experience, and get the latest trends in the industry from other experts. I looked around, and I have noticed some of the very new products, and I think it's a very good range. It's really different this year. It's also some new ideas that I haven't heard before in the industry. So it's really something to look up. Yeah, I would definitely come back again next year. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, my experience on FTE was very nice, very interesting, all the themes that we have touched on the conferences. The most enjoyment things maybe is the networking opportunities we have with so different companies related to the airline aviation industry, and it's really enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely. There are very good companies. We have actually we have already some of the companies agreements with them, and we have doing closer our relationship, and as well knowing new companies here. Yeah, for sure. I'm very interested in to come back again.
Well, being at the Future Travel Experience has been an absolute joy. I think it serves as a future-thinking platform for the aviation industry and the airport industry in particular. I've enjoyed the interactions in multiple faceted way. The networking was great, the presentations probably even better, and participating in the working groups was insightful. So the Future Travel Experience Retail Working Group has existed now for less than a year. We started in Long Beach, and now we have over 400 people attending. Starting with presentations, we really have evolved into a working group with loads of breakout sessions where we, among the industry, leaders in the industry can share experiences and elevate their own business, because we all know if you've seen one airport, you've seen one airport. So applying those insights to your own business, to your own reality of life is so important. So I think that's the true value of the Retail Working Group. I think I've said in most of the conference sessions, it's great to see how we club airlines, airports, and technology together. So I think those are really important topics for the industry, and I think the conference addresses those well. Particularly on the point of interaction. So interaction with customers, developing the customer experience, both airline and airport, were well addressed here. Well, networking FTE is always great, but Dublin on itself probably is a platform itself poised for networking. So we had some great events of networking where, in a very casual way, it was nice to meet old and new friends from the industry. I definitely will come back to the event in Dublin of FTE, and I already booked travel for my Long Beach event, so I'll definitely join you there.